What's up, everybody? Clint Esposito here. I'm just going to do a short video on why I think Hayden Deegan kind of set Joe Shimoda up to win more championships in the future. I'm going to reference the J-Law, Ryan Dungey, Ryan Villopoto battles back in the day. And I think that going through something like this race that's so high pressure with somebody trying to get into your head on and off of the track, I think once you get through that, like Joe did successfully, whether or not he should have won it because of the St. Louis round with Levi, I don't think really matters. I think it comes down to basically the opportunity was there in the final round at Vegas, and Joe was able to keep it together and not let the on track and off track antics bother him. And I think that that will probably be the most crazy, stressful race that Joe ever deals with in his entire career. If you look back at J-Law and Ryan Dungey and Ryan Villopoto, I think that he kind of, J-Law set those guys up as well. Here's a high point between Villopoto and J-Law right here.
Gonna get a clue and take off, and it never happened. So I kind of went down at the end there by the finish line. Kind of got in a little scuffle.
I'm just kind of happy the whole thing's over with now. It was a pretty big deal. I guess we just got a little too aggressive on the track, and then we ended up fighting a little bit. Well, I guess I ended up fighting. Ryan was just there, and then. Other than AMA wasn't that pumped. I mean, I'm just happy that I get to race pretty much. I mean, I wasn't even going to be able to race. I have 40th gate pick, which is kind of a bummer, but he's just got someone that's as fast as him now, and I'm not really sure that he knows how to handle it because, I mean, he's pretty much been the fastest guy the whole time, so hopefully I can just take it over.
After many hours of deliberation of what kind of penalty was going to be given by the AMA.
Okay, it doesn't matter. J-Law got 40th gate pick, $7,500 fine. And Villopoto got a $2,500 fine. But now, even if you look at, this is a clip from Gypsy Tales with Ryan Dungey, where they asked him, how much did J-Law mess with him?
Versus evil, and evil triumphed in that particular instance.
Yeah, but
he's not evil. He's a very nice
no,
guy.
but no, it was, aside from whatever, it was like that, going through that year was so hard, but that year shaped the rest of my racing career.
Yeah.
Like looking back, I was like, why do I have to go through this? Like, this sucks.
Yeah.
Why do I have to deal with this guy?
Yeah.
I caved into his mental games. Like, it was so bad. And I mean, he had me. He had me in his hands. Like, this guy could play with me, toy me around. It was pathetic. Anyway, but what I could learn and benefit from, and how I could move forward from that. It was the best thing that could have happened.
Hell,
there you go. That's all I wanted to pull. Thank you, Gypsy Tales, for the small clip. But I think that up until this point, and I would even say it, Joe was very bad at the beginning of a series, and then he would kind of get rolling once he was mathematically out of reach of the championship. All of a sudden, Joe would start stringing together wins and riding better. And I think that there's probably a mental switch that just happened at Vegas with him dealing with not only on-track pressure, but the, you don't know what's going to happen to you, and Joe just responding with, I don't speak English, which is a great response. And actually, I really love the way that Joe handled the whole thing, because everybody that gets sucked into the trash talk with Hayden eventually wilts once they're under pressure. And Joe never said anything back. He just consistently showed up and did what he had to do. Now, again, would he have won it without Levi doing that? No. But it did set him up to be in a position where one round he has to finish second to Hayden, and he's being messed with really hard. So I think that might set the precedence for Joe in the rest of his career. What do you guys think? Does this set Joe up to win many more championships or not?